Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the season premiere of the EPL Wizards podcast, where the best managers play. We have a jam-packed show for you today. We got Nate backstage, ready and rearing to go. You ready, Nate? Let's have it, mate. We also have our August winner, none other than Micah. We got an exclusive interview with Micah. His first season with us, and he's already in the green. He's already up. Got his money back and a little extra on top. We also have the elusive and the inclusive Crown and Anchor. We got some questions about that in the WhatsApp. Crown and Anchor's in this episode, so you don't want to miss it. EPL Wizards Podcast. This show is brought to you by our generous sponsors, BDA Home Solutions, for all your home needs. YGS FC. Contact them. Their contact information is available in the description. And Just for Kicks, for all your sporting needs.
Hi, Daddy.
Sanka, you dead? Yeah, man.
Micah, congratulations for being the first winner of the new season.
Yes, congratulations.
Yes.
What is it, Fub, with... I thought we had one rule. If you're going to invite people to the league, they have to be worse than us. I thought that was the rule.
Yeah.
People don't listen.
I guess they didn't get around. It is great to have you in the league, Micah. Hopefully you are enjoying it. How did you find August, and how you been finding the EPL Wizards so far?
I've been enjoying it so far. This is my first actual season competing in it, and I think I did pretty good to win some money back in my first ever month.
Which sort of football club do you support, and what's the reasoning for you supporting that club?
I support Manchester United right now. All my life, pretty much grew up in a household with my daddy and my older brother supported United, and then I just followed suit. Yeah.
I think Nate
you said right now. You said right now. It's like, no, I feel that though. I feel it. That's yeah.
It's a frustrating team to support, but I'm not doing it for sure. I'm gonna back my team always.
What's been your highlight of the short season?
Probably getting my triple captain right.
Okay.
In the season, a lot of people were scared to use it so early on. They would rather wait for maybe a double game week, but Holland versus Ipswich and versus the teams like Southampton is just as great as a fixture, in my opinion.
He's been on it's insane. I mean, I've had to completely switch my team around now to try and get him in it because you're just losing at this point if you don't have him on your team.
We did get a very special question from Jair in the WhatsApp chat. He says, where do you think your Premier League team will finish this season? Big up to Jair.
Big question. Big question.
So I support United. As an honest United fan, I would like to say I don't think we'll come in top 4. I wouldn't say that.
Has that opinion changed because of the first 3 weeks?
Yes. So I thought with the signings we did make, we saw progression, but we still have the same style of football, which isn't very structured and teams are easy to break down. Like Liverpool did with a manager that's been there all of a month and a half. Totally outclassed us. So I feel like it will be another repeat season with some trophy we somehow managed to win, and we'll be saying the exact same thing next season. So I think we'll probably come 5th or 6th.
Okay, that's still improvement.
Yeah, but just outside, not breaking into the top 4 yet.
Morning all. These are great questions from everybody. The monthly win came down to the last game. Was there nerves during the last game? Oh, most definitely. With United going into Liverpool and playing them, I didn't have Diaz and the gentleman Stephen Lambert, I believe, who was underneath me. He had Diaz, which scored a brace, which helped his points get really close to mine and actually almost overtake me. But thankfully, my 2 game week scores from game week 1 and 2 was higher than his, so I still placed above him. Next question from David is, how many goals will Holland score? Holland's a machine, and with less rotation because Alvarez left. I could probably see him scoring another 35 goals this season. Do you think you'll win EPL Wizards League being in personnel? I would like to say yes, but it's a long season ahead of us. Many ups and downs and injuries and risks and rotations that is going to happen and occur. So we'll just have to see, but fingers crossed. From Blake to Silva, who are your top 5 differentials for the season after month 1? That's a great question, honestly. I would have to say Wissa from Brentford. With Tony going to the Saudi League, he confirms the number 9 spot, as well as Mbeumo being on penalties. So I would say those 2 from Brentford. For my 3rd differential, I would have to say Rico Lewis from Man City. He's got probably the most touches in the box from a defender, and his rival in Trent right now for points. Next, I would have to say João Pedro. Playing 90 minutes a game, Brentford's in good form, he's on penalties, and his price tag speaks for himself because he's very cheap to where everybody can afford him, and his good minutes. My last pick would have to be Semenyo, I believe that's how I pronounce his name, from Bournemouth. He's having a great season, great start to the season, and he's averaging a lot of shots every game. Lastly would be, is this your first year playing? The last question says, is this your first year playing FPL? Will you stick with Haaland and Salah in your team past game week 4? Why or why not? I'm most definitely keeping Haaland and Salah all year round unless they get injured. I can't see a team without Haaland and Salah. Haaland's just a machine, and Salah has proven to be one of the best FPL assets for the last 2 to 3 years. This isn't my first year playing FPL. This is my 2nd one consistently. So, yeah. So I do have a little bit of experience, but this is my 2nd year playing.
Once a month from now on, we will pick a game week. And during that, we'll send out a link, and you can fill out your predictions for how you think that game week will go in terms of who's going to win, who's going to draw, who's going to lose, etc. At the end of that game week, we tally up whoever had the most correct, and that person will win the Crown and Anchor for that month. We'll give all the details for the Crown and Anchor in each of these episodes, each of these monthly episodes. So you got to watch, you got to listen, and you get the password to enter into the Crown and Anchor. The monthly winner, Micah in this case this month, will get to choose one fixture from the Crown Anchor game week to give you double points. So whoever gets that fixture correct will get double the points. And it's just another extra way to win some money in the league. A bit of fun. Give everybody a chance.
Yeah. All right, Micah. So over to you now. We're gonna ask you for game week 5. So the first question is, what would you like the password to be for the game week Crown Anchor?
The password I would like is EPL Wizards, to just show grace for what we're doing right now, and that would be in all caps.
Okay.
All caps, all one word, no spaces, nothing.
All one word as well.
Got you.
Okay. All caps, all one word. Okay, we'll put that up on the screen for everybody to see.
Perfect.
EPL Wizards. Okay. What would you like out of all the fixtures for game week 5? What would you like for your Champions fixture to be?
For me, it would have to be Crystal Palace versus United.
Is that because you think United's going to win?
We'll get some varied answers. I think we'll get some varied answers for that.
It's going to be 50-50.
Yeah.
I feel like you're on the right side.
Yeah, I think you'll get all 3 options. I think you'll get a lot of people guessing Palace win, a draw, or United win. I think you'll get a lot of people on all of them.
Yeah. I feel like I'm missing one, Nate. That's another question.
The tiebreaker. In case of a tie at the end of the game week, we have a tiebreaker. So whoever's closest to the correct guess for the tiebreaker will win a tie if there is a tie. What would you like the tiebreaker to be for game week 5?
Total goals.
Total goals. Got you. That's a nice easy one for me. Yes. I don't
And
have to
for
delve into the
anybody
stats. I can just look on the front page and.
For anybody who's never done Kronenanker, Nate, what is the total goals, like the total goals in the United game? Is it
No,
just...
so it'll be the total goals for the entire game week. So there's 10 games in the game week. We'll tally up all the goals that are scored for those 10 games, and that will be the tiebreaker answer.
Perfect.
So you're going to place a guess of how many total goals you think there will be for that game week. And the link will be in the video description. And the password, as we just heard, is EPL Wizards, all caps.
Yes. Also, please do not disclose or discuss the Kronenanker. Please don't say the password. We want people to watch the video. We want people to watch this interview with Micah. So until the Kronenanker deadline, until Game Week 5 deadline, please do not mention the Kronenanker password. If you do, you will be disqualified from the Kronenanker.
Yes, and please don't put in more than one entry. I can see when you put in more than one entry, but I have to go and sift through timestamps and everything else. Just put in the one entry. Nice and easy for everybody. We all have full-time jobs.
Yeah. I think some people have said, like, please take my third entry. Because the first two were mistakes and stuff.
No, yeah, we won't be doing that.
That's
We won't
not
be doing
one.
that. Although we did used to have the rule fub where if you wanted to change a Kronenanker entry, you would have to film yourself doing 50 burpees in football boots. Yes. Yeah, we did, and we got a couple videos of people doing 50 burpees in football boots.
Yeah, we did. We started out. I think we started out with 50 push-ups.
Was it 50 push-ups?
At the very first one, and then we escalated it very quickly.
Oh, and the last thing for the Kronenanker in the tiebreaker. Now, this month is going to be fairly easy because total goals is pretty undisputable. But for anyone who uses OptaStats or SofaScore or the OneFootball app or whatever, we run off the Premier League. So the Premier League site, their stats will be what we count. So we've had it in the past where people say, oh, well, it says 3 yellow cards on ESPN, Premier League only says 2, etc. We go by the Premier League. Whatever they say where the stats were, that's what we go by.
All right, Micah. Thanks again for everything. Congratulations.
Yes. Thank you and congratulations. And perhaps we'll see you again. Yeah.
Hopefully.
Cheers, mate.
Later, man.
Cheers, have a good one. Thank you.
I like that.
That was
Micah's
good.
a cool guy.
Yeah, good chatting
Despite
to him.
he's
Nice
an
to.
United fan.
Well, I was going to say the opposite. I was going to say it's nice to have another United fan in the group. Seeing as it seems like everyone's obsessed with posting things about United, even if they're not United fans. But you know, what
I
can
felt
we?
like he was honest too. I felt like he was honest about how they finished this season, and some really good responses.
Yeah, it was good chatting to him, and as much as we joke about it, it is nice to see new people to the league win. It's nice to share the wealth. We'd appreciate getting feedback on how you thought the sign-up process was this year. That was something that we tried to streamline a little bit for both ourselves and for you. So if you want to give feedback on how you felt that worked, please do.
That was a huge help for me, Nate. So just want to say a special thank you to the G-Pass team. I worked a lot with Robert Richardson and Zori Darrell. So thank you to G-Pass for helping to streamline the sign-up process, and it's been a dream. It's made it a lot easier for us to continue the league and maintain the league. What about you? Anything planned for September?
Nothing really for September. Probably going to be up to watch United in November for my sins. And we'll see.
You gotta hit me up, man. Hit me up when you're out here. You gotta.
I'll probably have some time off in between games. I'm gonna try and catch 3 games while I'm up there. So
okay. All home games.
All 3 will be home games if we do end up making that trip. Yeah, but between the second and third game, there'll be about 3 days where I don't really have any plans. Between the first 2 games, I might pop over to Germany for a couple of days, but between the second and third game. I don't have any plans, so maybe I'll nip down to London and check you guys. And,
come on down.
Yeah.
Man. It'd be nice to meet up on this side because I owe you a lunch.
All right, Fub.
Go, Nate.
It's been a pleasure, and we'll keep an eye and ear out for the Crown Anchor, everybody.
This show is brought to you by our generous sponsors, BDA Home Solutions, for all your home needs. YGS FC. Contact them. Their contact information is available in the description. And Just for Kicks, for all your sporting needs.